This is code.org. I'm currently working on CS principles. I'm on Unit 5, Building Apps, Lesson 9, If, Else, If, and Conditional Logic, Part 16, AP Practice, Algorithm, Score the Response. Great. All right, one component of the AP Create Performance task is selecting and describing an algorithm that you developed. Written response is capture and paste a program segment that implements an algorithm. Mark with an oval in section 3 below, and that is fundamental for your program to achieve its intended purpose. This code segment must be an algorithm you develop individually on your own, must include 2 or more algorithms, must integrate mathematical and or logical concepts, describe how each algorithm within your selected algorithm functions independently as well as a combination with others to form a new algorithm that helps to achieve the intended purpose of a program. That sounds like a lot. Let's walk through this. What I want to point out real fast, scoring guide for teachers, for me, right, as a teacher, well, I guess you now too, we're all teachers. This is what we receive to kind of, to understand how to structure and critique the answers. So, pay attention to this though. Selected code segment implements an algorithm that uses mathematical or logical concepts. Explain how the selected algorithm functions. Describe what the selected algorithm does in relation to the overall process of the program. As a teacher, I would read through 3 of these immediately before reading the response. Because I know, boom, boom, boom. Those are the 3 things I need to find. Let's see how they did down here. Score the response. Written response. My algorithm controls the login for the app. This piece of my program is important because the data included in my app needs to be secure. The algorithm makes sure only users with the correct password get into an app to use it. And the code. Did they just circle their whole program? Okay. Explain why you would or would not award points for row 5. Row 5. Oh, this is row 5. I was concerned they meant here. Okay. So, before I get started talking about this, I'm going to write a response. Plagiarism is serious. It's an issue. It is not acceptable in any sense. My students or other students, absolutely not. I am going to write a response. It is helpful to think through answers, to think out loud, to work with other people. At least it is for me. But everything you need to write is in your own words. Do not copy my response. Do not come close to it. Make it better, improve it, hate it, ignore it. But yeah, this is just to get us thinking. So, explain why you would or would not award. All right, personally, what I see really quick or right away, selected code segment implements an algorithm mathematic. Okay, well, there's the quality operator. There is some reassignment of variables from a function return. So I guess, yeah, there's some of this. Explains how the selected algorithm functions. The piece of my program is important because the algorithm makes sure there is no explanation how this program functions. There's not even a hint of it. And that is critical information. It's dead center here. The student needs to have that. I would like to know that they have mastered the concepts, that they are aware of what their program is doing and didn't just grab chunks from someone else or kind of hodgepodge something together. So are they successful in explaining? No, not at all. Okay? Not only that, honestly, for explanation, something that helps students and helps me when I'm explaining my code to keep you on track, referencing specific lines, right? So saying on line 9, this is checking a condition. It is looking for equality between, right? All of these things matter. And they show understanding of content. Not only am I not sure if this student understands their program, I'm not sure if they understand programming with a response this simplistic. And I would assume they do somewhat, but they didn't explain anything. For example, again, 9. Why not say something about the conditional statement that checks a Boolean value or returns a Boolean value and just how it's actually working. That is entirely absent right now. Describes what the select algorithm does in relation to the overall program. Yeah, that's done to some degree. The mathematical logic is fine, I guess. I would really hit upon this is absolutely absent. So let's see, what would I write? So let me type something out and I'll read over and talk about it. All right. So what I said, and again, plagiarism is serious. Do not copy my answer. Do not do that. This is just thinking it out, come up with something better, different, build on it, but plagiarism serious. I'm here just to think it out with you. The student's answer does not mention how the program functions. The student should have walked through what occurs when the program is executed. Citing lines and explaining specific details would have improved the chances for the student to earn a point. And yeah, that sounds good to me. It doesn't address all 3 of these issues. So their program needed to address all 3. Awesome. Onward.